See, the first part of it is you want to get your chicken cut up into thinner pieces because we don't have a lot of time to cook this whole breast, and it'll cook faster, hopefully. Then you get your chicken in there. Make sure you don't get this fucking handle where the kids can knock it off. See, they will. They'll run right by. Get your water boiling for your sketchy noodles that I gotta locate. I'll get back with you. Now, it's important to remember when cooking anything, to get proper flavor, you have to use a wooden spoon. However, we let our children play with our utensils to try to entertain them, and I'm down to whatever the hell this device is, which I'm going to have to use two hands to stir that. About caused a fire. Good thing it's not gas. These are the sketchy noodles we are about to put in there. Frozen vegetables are also a must. If you notice these little crystals on them, that just shows you the degree of freshness. Assuming this is standard pasta, which I didn't read it, it's gluten-free. This should be done in about the same time as regular pasta. Better look. So I didn't read no ingredients. Obviously, this is going to be bland. You got to have your fresh vegetables I talked about, and usually you'd want to dice these up. But when you're dealing with kids that are picky eaters and bitch about everything, you got to have them big enough, not only so they can see them to complain, but so they can pick them out. So that's starting to cook or get done. You're going to need some of this because this just don't have flavor. I mean, not that that'll help, but it'll add some to it. Garlic. If you don't have garlic, you're not cooking. Good for your heart. Emerald said, bam. Like, we're going to need more of this later. This is just to, I guess, get it smelling better, so I feel like I'm on the right path here. I'm not sure. Again, don't buy any other pepper but this. Right there. The only people that know how to import pepper from the pepper people. So I've decided, we got a weird broth forming. Decided to preheat my oven because I'm going to have to make some garlic bread with this. So the thing you got to watch for with these noodles is, I mean, they like to stick. So obviously you gotta have to work these. Got alarms going off, alright, but you don't want to let your noodles go too long. They'll stick together and you'll have a giant I don't know, maybe a ravioli. Well, those are really heating up. I got a can of tomatoes here, some diced ones. I gotta dump these in, so I don't want to burn it. I went to drain the juice off because I don't know how dry it's going to be, but there ain't even that much juice in the cans, so I don't know how well that's going to help. Well, so an update. Someone who used this thing before, obviously didn't wash it, has all types of weird shit. I don't know if that's from the pasta they tried to make, which is like counterproductive, because now I spent 10 minutes and burnt this stuff. So now that that's sitting there, it's kind of gelling up, I guess, like the macaroni that you left there. So I'm going to try to rinse this. I don't know if I got to rinse the pasta or what. Well, I guess this is a good thing. It's in a new pan, but yeah, I don't know. As you can see, there's some type of slimy film associated with these type of noodles. I'm going to try to rinse it and see if that helps. Well, we was going to rinse it, and I realized there's a massive load of, I'm assuming, whale sperm or something here. It's probably not good for your drain. So now after that major emergency, we're just going to, that was a crisis more like it, we're going to turn the damn oven off. Garlic bread's no longer an option. We've got some Amish oregano here. This isn't your Italian or Cuban or Mexican or even some Afghani oregano people smoke, but you want to, you know, I need to get some of that in there. I don't know how much. And we'll probably better put a little juice in there just so shit don't burn. I can smell it. Now, I was gonna just borrow a little bit from, I know an old lady who has herbs and spices she keeps, and I was gonna put some in a bag, and I decided that probably wasn't a good idea to drive around with. So I didn't go that route. As you can see, this isn't making any type of sauce or type of paste. Here, we're gonna need a little bit of this. I don't know what it tastes like, so you probably just put a little bit in there. not as much. And then, like I said, this ain't making any type of pasty sauce. It's gonna stick to anything. So we're gonna have to think here. Just think, what would Jesus do? Well, Jesus turned the wine to water. That's what he did. Probably not an option for me. So we're gonna add a little bit of this milk, I guess. That's probably due. And then you just wanna, you know, just put enough of this in to probably make a mess, if nothing else. Don't know how much we're gonna need, but that's just some cottage cheese. I'm gonna whisk that stuff around, and I suspect, I never did this, it's not gonna really do much, but the plan is if I can get a thick paste-like substance, I can add some cheese to it, and perhaps when I combine it with the noodles, we'll have something. So we're gonna let that simmer a minute. Well, I had to add a little more cottage cheese. It's important when you're cooking too. You gotta relax. So I'm gonna step away and pay no attention to this, which it seems, I don't know if these curds are gonna cook down any or what, but I gotta get a little roux-like paste maybe. I can obviously not add flour if I go too thin, because we're on the gluten-free shit here. But I'm gonna add some cheese in hopes of thickening this thing back up. And I'll get back with you after this cigarette. And this probably, it'll either burn or cook down. We'll see. It's important to relax. And I hope you all turn the stove down to simmer, like I forgot to do.